Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. Taking it about the 1. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Young. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 19 yards right off the bat. And a quick first down. He'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Second down, here's Barkley again. And he'll get it down here to the 43.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The Cardinal passing game dialed in now. First down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
On 1st and 10, Young. Flush to his right. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. On first down, Barkley. He will push his way down to about the 14. There to stop him on the defensive side, Lorenzo Carter. Throwing on 2nd and 8, Young. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. The #1 pick, Myles Garrett, coming in to drop him.
But no takes to start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
They'll roll him out right. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down. It's Young off play action. Sliding out of the pocket. Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And hindsight 2020, I think they probably should have gone for the field goal, right?
The 3 points would look really good right now, but I think what we just saw there, analytics really starting to creep into the game because more and more teams are saying the more you go for it, the better your odds of getting it, the better your odds of scoring 6 points instead of 3. They took a chance there. It just didn't pay off.
Yeah, right here, the anti-analytics guys go thumbs up. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Following the fumble recovery, Fields. And he checks this one down to LT out of the backfield. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Looking to throw again on second down. Fields, he's got his big tight end, Fan. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
The safety, Buda Baker, there to force the incompletion.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Throwing again on second and 10. Fields. Nowhere for Fields to turn, and down he goes. Montez Sweat. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's fourth down.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first two drives. It looks like they're going to have to give up the football again after this one.
And how about this? Fourth and long, and they're going to go for it. They snap it to Fields. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Brian Dawkins, the safety, with a pick. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into...
That's into a crowd and intercepted. William Jackson with a pick.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
It's a gain of 35. So the big play gets him across midfield now for first and 10. Now Fields. Going back to Marshall. He's got him again. And he'll be brought down with the first down after a gain of about 11 as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11. On first and 10, here's Fields. He will find his man Chase complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Give the Tomlinson here off the option. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal. A shotgun snap, Fields. And that is caught. He's got it for a giant touchdown. LaDainian Tomlinson there to make the grab as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. McManus's point after is good, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Young on first down. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Myles Garrett picks up his second sack of the afternoon. This offense continues to shoot themselves in the foot. And here, another sack.
All game long, we've seen missed assignments, which have led to turnovers, sacks. This group has not played well at all here in the first half.
And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Young off the play fake. Escaping the pressure right. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Final play of the half, Young. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Kyle Pitts as time expires in the first half. And the Cardinals are on the board here in the final seconds of the first half. Now the extra point try forthcoming. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. This one fielded at the 5. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Now it's Fields. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnovers. You've got to take care of the football in order to win the game.
Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. Here's Fields. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him. They'll find him. Find him.
3rd quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Tomlinson. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Out of the gun, Fields. And that is incomplete. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on fourth down. Now on fourth down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position. The play fake. Now Young. He'll buy some time right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. That one goes for 30 yards. Well, you had all halftime to think about what you wanted to do to start the second half. They came out with a big one.
Does that not beg the question? What was happening in the other locker room at halftime? Was that the one play they didn't cover as a possibility? Because they just gave up a big, big gain.
Yeah, boy, the strength on display there as he rumbles through tacklers for a gain of about 8. And Barkley will try to punch it in. And he fights his way in, not giving up. And it's a Cardinal touchdown. Saquon Barkley taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Cardinals have taken the lead. Right down the middle, and that makes the score 14-7. The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. From the 6. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on fourth down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
On first down, it's Fields. Looking right sideline, that's complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 13 yards, good for a Giant first down. Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Back to throw, Fields. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Looking to throw. Fields. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Montez Sweat able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Another try after the first down sack. Fields. Open man is Chase, complete. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Great mix of play calling so far. 3 runs, 3 passes. All 3 passes have been completions. First and goal.
I think on defense now, you have to almost take a chance. Rely on your scouting. Pick a play you think they would run here and just load up for it and see what happens.
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on first and goal. Back to throw. Fields. Eluding the pressure right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down. Tomlinson. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on third and goal. Again, Tomlinson. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. LaDainian Tomlinson. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Now McManus for the extra point. And an important one that is, as we are tied now early in this 4th quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Taken in at the 3. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. They'll go to Barkley again. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
They go play action. Young. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10. On play action, Young. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Give the sack to Lorenzo Carter. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out, you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
Defensively, mission accomplished, and now with under 3 to go, they may be the last team holding the football.
They may very well be the last team holding the football, unless, of course, you're facing a group that is really aggressive offensively and may want to take a gamble, but theoretically, you've done your job now. You should get the ball back on a punt, but I'd be alert for a fake.
Young to throw on 4th. Steps away to his left. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And the Giants are going to take over in great field position. So now I need an explanation for that one, Charles. You're tied, 4th quarter, deep in your own territory. What was going on in their mind?
I can't even begin to imagine. I understand being aggressive. You know, how many times have you looked at me and said, are you crazy? Why would you say go for it there? I wouldn't in this situation. I'm not sure what he was thinking other than maybe he doesn't believe in his defense at all anymore, that he just says, I've got to go for it in this situation. But his meeting, the head coach's meeting with the GM and the owner, that's going to be an interesting one because he's going to have to offer an explanation for this one. And how about the defense? They had to look across the field and go, that's the ultimate disrespect, isn't it?
Yep. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. 2nd and 5 from the 8. From the gun, they give to Tomlinson. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down. They'll try and pick it up with Tomlinson. And he will have the 1st down before he's brought down at the 3. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on 1st and goal. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Tomlinson. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th.
Did you see them hold up 4 fingers at the start of the 4th quarter?
They were ready.
They were definitely ready. They may or may not have done that, but they certainly have played that way. The 4th quarter has belonged to them, and now the lead belongs to them as well.
Extra point from McManus is good. And the lead is now 21-14. Taking it about the 1. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. 1 possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat and mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring, and how much pressure can the offense handle?
We're going to find out. And Young's throw there incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Here's Young. That's a loss of 8 yards there to bring up 3rd. Well, Charles, this one's going to be hard to digest. You take the lead into the 4th quarter, lose that lead. Maybe they felt like they let this one slip away a little bit.
It will definitely feel like that because when you have a lead in the 4th quarter, all you talk about doing is finishing and closing a game out. But when you flip it over, how about that? Making the comeback and then finishing the game, sealing it on defense, they will feel jubilant in their locker room.
So that'll do it for Charles Davis. The rest of our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we sign off from MetLife Stadium. Charles and I settled here in the booth. This should be a fun one. Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a look at some of the stars here of today's game. Let's get right to it. Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And we are underway from MetLife Stadium. Taken in at the 3. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Trask on first down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. On 2nd and 10, Trask, and his throw's going to be incomplete.
Today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move all over the place to try and find good matchups, and they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
On 3rd down, Trask. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. And they're indeed going. Here's Trask. Well, that one sailed a bit, but the catch is still made. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for 17 yards on 4th. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. 1st down. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. The first carry now for Reggie Bush. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here, 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, here's Trask. They'll wind up being stopped for no gain, and it'll lead to a 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he has the 1st down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. They'll run on 1st down. It's Bush. He'll get only a couple down to the 44. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Trask. That's caught by his tight end, Isaac Nauta. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 19. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Des Fitzpatrick, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down.
I didn't like the look of that play right from the beginning. I thought he should have seen the coverage that was there, tried to force it in. That one, he's fortunate, just fell incomplete.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Trask. Being chased out left. And that is caught. But he will come down out of bounds, says the side judge. Incomplete. Reggie Bush was the intended target. And that'll make it 3rd down. From the gun, Trask. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Snatched by the safety Ed Reed. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. That pick hurts a little extra because it was 3rd down. You were already in field goal range.
You know what he's going to hear all night, all next week? Situational football. Understand what's going on, because you expressed it perfectly. 3 points were in their hip pocket. They had those. Now, those went by the wayside. You cannot make those kind of mistakes.
It's what you call a rookie mistake. First carry for the 5-time Pro Bowler, LaDainian Tomlinson. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. They run with LT. They'll get about 4 as he's past the 35 to the 38-yard line. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Coming up on a 2nd and 6. Now Tomlinson on the handoff. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down. On the handoff, here's Tomlinson. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. On the handoff, Tomlinson. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
Well, we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
And that's complete to Marshall on the crossing route. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Brandon Marshall, 41 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. McManus's point after is good. And that makes the score 7-0. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. That man right there with me.
Under pressure, Trask, and down he goes. Jack Youngblood coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. And Joseph Charlton on now to punt. It's a fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Now it's Tomlinson. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. 50 yards rushing for him now to this point. From the 6 now on 2nd and 3. Tomlinson. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. LaDainian Tomlinson. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Giants are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. McManus now for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. A break there for this offense as they will get a chance to start at the 40-yard line.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
So good field position for the Packers as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Trask. Pass incomplete.
You tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Now Trask. Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsom. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. They brought the house that time on a young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break up their routes quickly as well.
And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Tackled by Jordan Willis. Second down and back to Tomlinson. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Third and 2, Fields. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Now a first down throw, Fields. This is the tight end fan. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Jamar Chase there to make the grab. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And the clock reads 30 seconds to go, so really not a whole lot of time to speak of. He finds his man complete. That's Bush. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down. Under pressure, Trask, and down he goes.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They are not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee you he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
Fields on first down. He's got a man. That's Marshall. Touchdown, Giants. Brandon Marshall, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Giants are able to grow their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Extra point from McManus is good, and that makes the score 28-0. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by 9-time Pro Bowler Ed Reed. And they will finally bring this one back to an end, but not before he's down inside the 5-yard line at the 4. What did you see there, Charles, on that interception from the rookie?
They've shown him certain looks on defense throughout the first half, and they pulled the string here in the second half.
And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. LaDainian Tomlinson with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Giants use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. McManus's point after is good, and that will extend this big lead. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. fielded just outside the goal line. And he's going to be taken down inside the 10 at about the 8-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And they'll bring him down right around the 13. It's a gain of 5, and that'll make it a second down. Here's Trask. Forced out to his left. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
As a rookie quarterback, that's exactly how you endear yourself to your teammates. Give it up for the cause. It's also how you end up on the training table, too.
Yeah, it's a catch-22. Coach doesn't like it. Teammates love it. Where do you fall on it?
Well, I fall on wanting to endear yourself to your teammates, but pick your spots. Be smart about it. They need you for the full season.
Yeah, the rookie's going to learn as he goes. Trask now off the play fake. A dump off to Elliott. Now third down is looming. A pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there. Trask now. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Elliott. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first. Trask now looks to throw on first down. Flushed out right. And he'll just get rid of it.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. That's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Now left side on the swing pass, and he'll be brought down right around the 37. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming. Again, it's Trask. Flush to his right. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Greg Newsome. Charles and I set for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as we get a peek some of the stars in today's game. Well, will they be stars? Will you be a star? We'll find out. Let's play. Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Jones fakes the give to Barkley. Throw over the middle, going to be caught here by Pitts. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Throwing, Jones. Jones in trouble here, and down he goes. Lorenzo Carter came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. The start less than ideal as they already face a 2nd and long. Another try after the first down sack. Jones, they'll set up the screen to Barkley. They get 7 there on the screen. It'll set up a 3rd down. So, Charles, first drive here, little safe completion underneath. Maybe get some rhythm, get your feet wet, so to speak.
I agree, and I like it because it's a lot like a basketball game when you're getting started and you pass the ball around so everyone touches it early and gets involved in the game. In this case, it's not just dumping it to a back and he's able to run with the ball, but you get your offensive linemen involved because they get to get out and run and hit people in the open field. Everyone getting their feet wet early.
And they pick up 25 as they convert on 3rd. Now Jones. Oh, trying to fit it into Shepard, but it's intercepted. Snatched by the safety Ed Reed. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
On 1st down, Fields. And this is caught. First catch by Brandon Marshall. And he's taken down inside the 30. Give him 18 there, and the Giants have a 1st down.
Time to give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes because you've got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time, be able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis ready for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a peek at some of the big players in today's game, and you're a big player in today's game as well. Let's get the party started. Just about time to rock as toe gets ready to meet leather. And we are underway in Southern California. Williams now on the return. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. They go play action here on 1st down. Rolling to his right. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. Touchdown, L.A. A big play there. 74 yards. And the Chargers have taken a first-quarter lead. Brandon Staley telling his troops to stay out there and go for two. Jones throwing for it. And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack, and they fail on the try for two. So they went for two and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. This one fielded at the 5. Well, now how about this return? He's to midfield. And he's going to wind up bringing this one inside the 45-yard line.
Now that's the kind of return that warms the heart of a special teams coach. He'll be pushing us next time, Brandon, to make sure his guys are introduced in the starting lineups. These guys have such an influence on every game. The unsung heroes, remember, they have their own meetings, their own practice time, heck, their own spot on the bench in order to be ready to play each and every week.
Tomlinson on 1st and 10. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
2nd down and back to Tomlinson. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 13 yards, good for a Giant first down. This is Tomlinson. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Here's Fields. Throwing left side, it's complete. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. 23 yards on the play. Now Fields. And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. Jamar Chase there to make the grab. And the Giants have tied it here, and they can take the lead if they hit the PAT. Extra point from McManus is good. And they take the lead here at 7-6. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. Williams to return. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 up to the 33. The Charger drive about to get going. Now a play fake here on first down. They'll roll him out right. And this is caught by Williams. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. Now Jones. Off the play fake. Sliding out of the pocket. Now he'll let it go deep right side.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by 9-time Pro Bowler Ed Reed. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Fields. He's got his running back, LaDainian Tomlinson. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. He'll get 15 and a Giants first down. Here's Tomlinson. And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41. Jalen Smith, the Notre Dame man, in on the tackle. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
A shotgun snap, Fields.
He's got his big tight end, Fant. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After one, a one-point game, 7-6. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Hands it off out of the gun.
He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Third down, LaDainian Tomlinson. And he's going to be about a yard or 2 short of the first here. He needed the 35 but didn't make it. It's a pickup of 4, but they're still a yard short here with 4th down, forthcoming.
On 4th down, Joe Judge makes the decision. They're going for it. They snap it to Fields.
He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And this is caught. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward.
And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there.
Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
They'll try again, and he is not going to go anywhere. They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning.
A 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards. This Charger defense continuing to hold the line. Now it's a 3rd and goal situation.
Now it's Fields.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Noah Fant there to make the grab. And the Giants add on to their lead.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury. And it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. And he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
McManus's point after is good. And the lead is up to 8. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. On the return, Williams.
And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He'll buy some time right.
That one tipped, and it's incomplete. Well, good hands there defensively. And 2nd down.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Jones. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Williams. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A gain there of 12 yards and a 1st down L.A. Looking to throw. Jones.
Out to the flat here for Johnson.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a 1st down again. Off the play fake. Jones. Escaping the pressure right.
Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Again, he'll drop to throw. Incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jones finding room to the 20. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 13-yard line. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
And the Chargers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Play action. Jones. Touchdown, Chargers. From 3 yards out.
And the Chargers are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the 1st half.
This is why a lot of play callers love play action in this spot. You just want to freeze the linebackers just for a second. Then you got a chance to get a quick pass into your tight end right behind them for a touchdown.
They'll try and throw for it. And now he's going to go down. A big sack, and they're unable to tie it.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this 1st half as the kick's away.
And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
And we'll see what they opt to do with just 14 seconds remaining until intermission. On 1st down, it's Fields.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. And now this is intercepted. My goodness.
Picked off by Trayvon Merrick.
And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this 1st half. We know that the rookie's going to go to a top target like that often. That time, though, maybe a little telegraphed.
And that's not unusual because you do tend to lock in on one of your better players. And when under duress, when in doubt, you're going to throw the ball in his direction because oftentimes you could be wrong, but that receiver will make you right. But it won't happen every time. Good defenders know this, and they get attracted to the football.
Jones now. A final shot before break. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Snatched by the safety Ed Reed. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick.
This will be fielded inside the 5.
A lane opens here. He's past the 30. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments.
On 1st and 10, here's Fields.
That one's complete to Tomlinson. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 23 yards the pickup there. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Trayvon Merrick.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Charger drive about to get going.
Their defense did its job, forcing the takeaway there to start the half, and now can the offense follow suit?
And you'd better believe that one side of the ball feeds off the work of the other, so they'll want to come out, establish some rhythm, and go down and take the lead.
That goes for a gain of 31.
So when's the best time to take the big shots downfield? When you think a defense least expects it, and I think the first play of the 3rd quarter qualifies. They came right out firing. That's how you send a message to start the 2nd half of a game.
Jones on 1st down.
That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Back to throw. Jones. And his throw here's incomplete.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
On 2nd down, Johnson fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the 1st level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the 2nd level.
And that will be incomplete. Oh, he left that one in a bad spot, but fortunately it's just an incompletion and not picked to bring up 4th down.
Here's Jones throwing on 4th down. Williams brings it in. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on 4th. The 1st down carry here for Johnson. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. And he's going to be taken down. They sack him on what will be the final play of quarter number 3. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. That's complete right around the 8.
And the Chargers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Johnson.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. It makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Johnson again.
And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down.
And did he get in? Yes, Touchdown. David Johnson taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Chargers are going to retake the lead. Extra point from McManus is good. And the lead is up to 5. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
This one fielded at the 5. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in a good spot, great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
Yeah, turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here.
2nd and 5. Fields.
This is for his running back, Tomlinson. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Tomlinson. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Oh, and that nearly ended it. That should have been intercepted, but he cannot corral it, and that is a lifeline there with 3rd down coming up.
He's back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Brandon Marshall, 58 yards. And the Giants are once again going to retake the lead. So now an extra point doesn't help much. They'll try to go for 2 to make the difference a field goal, and they can lead it by 3. They're going to try and run. And he'll get into the end zone. So now a field goal would only tie as they up their lead to 3. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. Williams now on the return. They'll be backed up a bit to start as he's out of bounds at the 16. The Charger drive about to get going. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. On 1st down, it's Johnson. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. With safety Ed Reed there to make the play. Jones. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play.
Here's Jones.
Going to throw right side here, complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, first down.
To throw is Jones. That's caught left side to tight end Pitts.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
Now Jones.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Chargers going to use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the fourth. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Jones.
Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down. They'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. Fourth down now defensively. Charles, you know, they're just asking this crew for one more stop.
And you know that they're feeling the momentum right now, but they have to be very careful not to get over-exuberant, over-excited, and blow an assignment and give up the big first down.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And they will tie this game here in the final seconds. So a money kick there in the final seconds. And now, barring any hijinks on the kickoff here, partner, I think you and I, we're going to settle in for a little overtime.
And I wouldn't have it any other way. This has been a dogfight all through regulation. No reason to think it won't continue in the extra period.
A short kick taken at the 18.
And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Tie game, and barring something incredible here, we're likely headed to overtime.
What I would do is either hand it off inside or more likely I take a knee and let the clock run out. Because if I'm back there trying to throw and a sack
and this is going to be intercepted. Antrell roll with a pick. And what an effort on the final play of regulation. All zeros on the clock, and we are headed to OT. And we need overtime to decide this one after 4 quarters of play. We're all even. The extra session in a moment. This is the NFL on EA Sports. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away.
Takes it at the 7. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
And they get 17 more on that one and another first down. One play action, Fields.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide, because that's prime pick six territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the third row.
To the air again, Fields.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Another good completion on the drive as the Giants have a first down. And you definitely could make the case we might not even be in overtime had he not thrown 3 interceptions in regulation. But looking better here so far in OT.
Yeah, and when you think about what a coach is thinking at that point, because normally you've thrown 3 picks during the game, you might craft your play calling to be a little more careful. Not in this case. The green light still on for him.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Give him 6 on the play, and it'll make it a second down.
To throw is Fields. And that nearly picked off. Oh, that would have been a big INT here in overtime. Instead, they'll get another shot on third down. Back to throw, Fields.
And this will be caught. Touchdown. They needed overtime to get it done, but put this one in the win column. As the fans exit back out through the turnstiles, not happy looks on their faces. Feel like they probably let this one slip away at home in overtime.
I would agree with that, and their unhappiness hurts the guys at the concession stands on the way out, right? Not stopping to buy something for the kids. They just want to get home. But what a dramatic way to finish this bad boy off. I mean, this game was dramatic all the way through. That's why we got to overtime. And then to go ahead and finish it this way, the fans streaming out unhappy. But the team that came in here and won this one on the road, they sprinted to their locker room.
And speaking of buying things, dinner on you tonight, Davis.
I kind of figured that was coming.